Okay, so we are live. So this video is actually going to be quite an important one. So if you're watching this not live or on a replay or whatever, please just kind of stay tuned to the important parts. But we're going to give it a minute to see if anyone wants to join before I start talking about stuff. Might start off sounding a little bit like a negative video, but it should turn into a positive video. So I'm currently stood in my kitchen. I'm stood in my kitchen for the minute because the lighting is better than in here. But I will move into the front room in a moment where I will explain everything. So this is an unannounced live. So I'm not sure how long it will take for people to join. Hi Jeremy, you all right, mate? Hello. Thank you both for coming on. I will get into the point of the video in a couple of minutes. We're just going to, because it's an unannounced live, I like to give it some time. Hello, give it some time for people to join. It's quite funny really, because we've had like 4 people say hello, 5 people, hi Darcy, 5 people have said hello in here, but it was telling me only 2 people were watching. Delay, there is a delay. Sorry, I will get to the point in a minute, guys. We're just trying to give it that extra couple of minutes to see who's going to be joining in before I get to the point of this. We've actually had a pretty decent outcome, so much. It's not really bad news. It might sound like bad news, but it should link on to good news. It's just some changes that I have to change some things. That's all it is. I'm good. Happy New Year to you and to everyone else as well, and I hope you all had a good Christmas as well. Got lots of people saying hello, lots and lots of people. 4 PM there. It is nearly 9 PM here. You'll have to excuse me for vaping, but I am tired. This is my night off, and the kids are actually asleep, so this is me time right now. This is me time. So, won't leave it much longer, and then I'll explain to you the point of today's live stream. But in the meantime, is everyone else well? Please excuse the look of the kitchen. You'll see what I mean about the lighting in a minute. When I move into my front room, I've got no lighting set up for the live stream, so you'll see the difference in lighting between in here and in there. It's quite a big difference, actually. So we'll give it 1 more minute. So when it hits 4 minutes, we've been live for 3 minutes 6 seconds. When it hits 4 minutes, we will move on to the point of the video. Me, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. I've ummed and ahed about when to start this live for the last 40 minutes because I don't know how to go about explaining it. So it's kind of, this is why I'm very unprepared. This is why there's nothing set up. But it's one of those videos that has to be done. It just, for me anyway, I personally feel like it really has to be done. So right, another 15 seconds, we'll get to the point of the video. Remember, it might start off sounding a bit negative, but bear with me, stay on the live to find out the positive side of the video. Love that colour blue. Yeah, I painted this kitchen. Bodge painted it. It's not actually... Daniel was yelling in the background, we both painted it. Yeah, we just did our own quick decoration. None of us are trained in painting or decorating whatsoever, but the house was so plain before, so plain. Hello. Okay, right, we've gone over time here, so we're going to get into the point of today's video. So, starting with the negative first. For a while now, there are going to be no standard videos. I have literally ran out of everything pre-recorded, and I have 0 time to record anything else. So for those that don't know, most of you will know, but for those that don't know, I have a full-time job. I'm out the house around about, with travel time as well, between 11 and 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. I get 2 days off, which are Wednesdays and Thursdays. I have my eldest daughter who doesn't live with me, comes round after school on those 2 days. Wednesdays, I sleep in that little bit longer because I work a late shift on a Tuesday, and then I have to get up early to sort out the kids for school. Now, I also have a 3-year-old here and a baby who is nearly 5 months old. So when you're dealing with all of that and the animals, their welfare, you run out of time. And obviously their welfare is more important than me documenting them. So that's the negative. So the negative is, for a little while, you are not going to have standard Bug Realms videos. So I've been racking my brains on how to change that and what to do. So, like you know, on Christmas Day, I put out a little Patreon-based video, and it was about major discounts that you guys can get from me through 2023 onwards. The reason I was trying to encourage more patron support was because once my patron support reaches a certain point, I can lower my hours at work, at least by a day. If I lower my hours by at least 1 day a week, I can then afford, well, I then have the time to start making normal videos again. But until that point, that's not going to be the case, at least for now. So one positive, and this is not the main positive, one positive of it is that with me not producing these weekly videos and chucking them out, it means I have more time to just film snippets here and there where I want to, and I can start making much longer, I know that's not for everyone, longer but really high quality videos, maybe even documentary style videos that you can actually sit and just watch for like a good old hour. I can't promise you those, but that's just one positive. But the main positive for this is I'm going to take some time off to sort out my finances, and then I'm going to work on calculating and measuring and everything else for our main front room, where we'll go into in a minute, to make it more suitable as a streaming room. So where I don't have time to just produce all these videos all the time, I still have to maintain my animals, right? I still have to feed my animals. I still have to rehouse my animals. I still have to do everything that I would try and record as much of as possible to make videos for you guys, but without the stress and without the lack of time to produce it. So if I can sort out the lighting in there, sort out the positioning of things in there, sort out where I can put cameras, where I can put the lighting, where, you know, making sure that the internet is strong enough, the Wi-Fi is strong enough, so on and so forth in that room, I will try and turn it into a room that when the kids go to bed, I can stream in once a week. So where you won't get your normal videos, you will get live streams. But in those live streams, I will be able to still do a feeding live stream. So you can see me feed the tarantulas live. If something goes wrong, you've got it live. I can do the rehousings live. When they go wrong, if there's an escapee, you've got that all live. Okay, so you're not having all the edits and the cutouts of the mistakes and things. And because they will be evening, means I can maybe swear a little, whatever, if something goes wrong, like it will be completely 100% natural. So it means I can keep on top of everything I'm doing, but through a stream. The day of them, I'm not sure yet. Likely would be maybe a Wednesday evening, possibly a Thursday evening. When I'm still working it out, because that's the only time that I can guarantee a live stream, because my set days off are Wednesday and Thursday. So once I've got this room set up, we will go to streaming. I will try and aim to do some high quality videos in the background that will still come up on their normal Sunday when I can. And when I put any offers out to do with when I'm selling as well, I can talk about them through the live stream and so on and so forth. So I will read your comments in a moment. I haven't looked for a little while because I needed to kind of get this off my chest. But I'm hoping that will be enough for everyone here. So the downside to it, people don't really replay lives. So my replayability factor is going to be gone, which means it's going to affect my YouTube algorithm pretty heavily as well. The views are less, but the view times are good on streaming, which is something that I need to be able to get monetized again, because my subscriber count's fine, but my view time is only a little bit over half what I need to be monetized again. And anyone that knows me, anyone that talks to me privately, knows I'm not actually greedy. I'm not sitting here going, I want all your Patreon money because I want to go and party it up. Everything goes into the animals, the research. So I'm not even just a keeper. I don't just sit there and collect. I research, and research costs a lot of money. The substrate research that I've done for isopods alone has cost hundreds. Who would think that a little bit of dirt is going to cost you hundreds of pounds? But it's because I need to test everything. I need to test every sample. And that's all, well, it's more than the cost of what I get through Patreon from you guys. This is why I want to push monetization back. This is why I want to push having more patrons back, because I lost a lot when my channel flipped over, because I put my money into the hobby. I don't waste it away on whatever I fancy, you know, and I've always done that. And anyone who is my disciple of the realm, there's some in this chat, you can speak to them and they will tell you, because if they ever ask me in a private chat, what has my money gone on? I'm honest with them. I will tell them. There has been occasions where they've picked as well in the past. So for those that can't afford to do Patreon, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. It's fine. I get it. We're in hard times. But that's the only reason I'm trying to push that. Another way you can help is if you're in the UK and you order from the Spidershop. In my descriptions of all my normal videos, there is my affiliate link. And I know a couple of people have been using that lately, so thank you very much. But that affiliate link doesn't cost you any extra. It just means you click on that link, takes you to the Spidershop, you place your order as normal, but I gain a tiny little bit back. So that's really, really handy. So I'm going to go and read your comments now that you've got the gist of it all, and then we'll talk about what kind of things are going to come up in the live streams when I'm sorted. So let's scroll back a little bit. Hello to everyone else that's joined, by the way. We've had a few come and go. Right, where were we at? Hello from Germany. Happy to have content whenever. Thank you, Jeremy, much appreciated. It's just I hate having to do these breaks now and again. Like, we had a break when I did the Realm Fair. We've had a break when I've had to move here. I didn't want to have to do one again, but I'm exhausted. I am really exhausted, and I don't want the animals or my family to suffer because I'm taking up the time to film. You know, having my eldest, who's 12, and because she doesn't live with me, I only have her on my days off. I know the horrible feeling of missing out on some of the first times they've done things and parts of their life that you'll never get those back. You know, there's 2 more little kids as well. I don't want to miss out on something like that, like my youngest. I don't want to miss her first steps, her first words, things like that, because I have to film, you know. So I'm glad you look forward to seeing it. Good evening, and thank you again for donating me your prize that you won before. Hello. So we've got a few of my patrons actually in this chat. It's pretty good. See, Darcy knows me quite well. We used to chat an awful lot before, and I would like to chat again to you a bit more, but I'm dead to the world half the time. Like, I gave him my bank details and he never sent me. No. This is my friend, actually, for those that don't know. We know each other personally, so don't take him seriously. Yeah, I appreciate. Yeah, I know you don't like to be in the chat. So my Patreon supporters, we have a chat, and I do say to them, feel free to mute it. It's only me that doesn't mute it because I don't want to miss out on anything. But you know that we're there when you do want to chat. You pop in now and again, and that's good enough for me. And Bobby as well. Bobby has helped me more than I can express, and I don't just mean through finances, but also huge amounts of mental support, like huge. She knows literally all the nitty-gritty about my life. She's been supporting this channel a very long time, and really well. And she doesn't just support me, she supports my family, she supports the animals. She's one of the most fantastic viewers, subscribers, supporters that I have ever encountered on here. So massive thanks to you for all your hard work. Oh, everyone's being so nice. Thank you, Michael. Oh, thank you, Darcy, and the same back at you. And I am here if you ever do want to chat. If I don't reply, I'm either asleep or I'm working or I'm with the kids, but I will get back to you. So, I mean, I've pretty much discussed here everything. Let's go back in that front room. Now, I will let you know it's hideously messy in this entire house. But that's what happens when you have lots of little sproglets running around destroying everything. So, why are you looking at me like that? They can't see you, they can see me.
Oh, okay.
Now they can see you.
Oh, hello.
So yeah, there's Danielle. So over here, I know, ignore the mess. These will be our display shelves. So we will have a display around the same size as that one that fills it up, going in each one of these. And it's going to be done over the course of the next couple of years. When that's done, depending on whether we're streaming or back to filming normally by the time that's done, we will do a setup where that's behind me and it's all lit up and it looks nice. But I'm not rushing it. That's a really long display project. And we've got a lot of tarantulas just sat on the top here as well. Now I'm directly under the light. That's why you can see my face, but can you see how bad the lighting is in the rest of the room? It's awful. I'm literally stood underneath. Well, now I'm directly underneath the light, and that's the only way that you can see anything in this room, which is why I need to reset up lighting and bits and bobs. And I'll let you guys know as well that if you've been following me in the lately, been following me in the recent videos, where Danielle was getting into tarantulas, she still is.
Yeah.
We have been actually weekly watching YouTube channels. Some of you guys here as well. I don't comment on people's videos anymore, and I'm sorry for that. That's because we actually watch them on the telly, and I can't be bothered to then go get my phone out just to drop you guys a comment. So I am sorry about that. But watching it on the telly means we can both watch it and we can watch it together. And we've watched a lot of people's channels lately. Let Danielle pick her favourite ones. I pick my favourite ones, and if they coincide, we watch them together. If one of us likes one more and doesn't really care, the other one doesn't really care, then we watch them separately. So she's still on her learning curve. I actually think we'll be doing a post on Facebook at some point, asking people to drop their channel links in case there's anyone I've forgotten, and then you can have a look.
Oh, that channel was rude.
Yeah, so look out for Facebook posts at some point on my personal Facebook. If you've got a channel, you can drop your links. Danielle will check them out.
For sure.
So also as well, if you do have a channel and it suddenly pops up that I've subscribed to you and you're like, what the hell, Sam? Why haven't you subscribed to me in the past few years? It's because when I started this channel, I didn't subscribe to many people. I still will watch people by searching, or I'll watch them on my old account because I swap between the two. So if you come up and see that I have subscribed to your channel and you're wondering why, I've been watching it still, but on the old one or by typing it in. So I will need to set my subscribing back up at some point on this channel and get it sorted. So don't be offended if that comes up. So I think I've pretty much discussed everything I wanted to discuss. So if anyone has any questions, please drop them here. Bear with me for the time that it will take to set up this room. I need to do it in a way where everything is simple, because my time frame from when the kids go to bed to when I have to go to bed to get up early is quite short. I don't want you guys to be waiting an additional hour that I could be streaming for you and sorting out the animals, just sorting out equipment. So it's going to take a little while to sort it out, but we will have lighting hopefully solidly positioned. There will just be a flip of a button or a plug in place, get the lighting done. I'm going to attempt to move my computer to the telly so it's directly in front, and we'll be kind of where we are on the sofa with a table in front of us the right kind of lighting, and then the additional camera, which will be one of our phones, will be the second camera. The second camera will be used for rehousing, watching the rehousings, watching the feeding videos and stuff. So you've got a close-up look on one camera, and then you've got me on the other, or me and Danielle, so you can properly see my reactions as well. If something threat poses me out the blue, and it makes me jump, especially her, because she will squeal like a pig.
Hey, I don't feel like a pig.
You do. So you'll actually get to see that from two angles every time we do something. So it should end up being good fun, and it means I can keep everything happy and healthy while you guys are watching, which is great. A lot of people don't upload anymore, actually, Darcy. I've been quite upset by that. At some point, when I've got the spare time, could be a million years from now, I am going to do a video of a lot of YouTubers that I miss as well, because my circle of YouTube friends from when I first started is so much smaller now, that I'll still talk to these people, but they're no longer doing YouTube. There are so many. Like I really miss Mark's Tarantulas, really miss him. And there's a bunch of others too. I quite enjoyed Alternative Inverts. Obviously, he's a busy man now. Amy Pet Rock and Roll does a lot of shorts now, and I don't really watch shorts, but she just hasn't got the time at the moment, so she's in a similar sort of place to me, but for different reasons. And there's loads of small channels as well, and there's some from the very beginning, from when I first started, that haven't done YouTube for around 5 or 6 years, and I still miss those people, because you make those connections, you become friends, and when they don't upload anymore, it's just like, oh, okay. The ones I can stay in contact and chat to, that's not so bad, so I can just keep talking to these people and keep it on. But there's so many good friends no longer on YouTube or even available to talk very often. It's sad. It's really sad. Yes, it is. It's totally different to it was back then. I used to love it. I used to have a routine of an order of different people I'd watch that were like my favorites, and then once those certain videos are done for that part of the week, I then move on to the others that are my friends that may upload less consistently or something like that, and then I could just keep watching them, and it was good fun. And it's not the same anymore. There's so many really decent people have gone, really decent people, and it's sad because some of those people could have, I think, either could have made it somewhere or should have made it somewhere. It's always going to be one of the two, and unfortunately most of them just didn't get that opportunity. So yeah, as you say, there's a crazy amount of channels that vanish, and that's why I don't want to disappear. That's why I want to take a break while I can set this up, because I've been doing this a long time now, and yeah, my view count, my subscriber count, everything else is nowhere near what it was on the old channel. It's not the point. I like what I do, but right now it's too stressful to even attempt carrying on the way that I was. So, and this may change again. Something may happen, and suddenly time is freed up. I could abandon my entire family and go and live on a tropical island somewhere, and then I've got all this free time. I'm joking, I won't really. But you know what I mean? Anything can happen. So, yeah, get your rear ending kit. Hello, thanks for popping on. So, I'm a little bit far back on this. My fave non-paying fan, yeah. Where's my money? Where's my money, boy? I'm joking. Right, where are we? I am really behind in this chat. Ah, thank you very much. Oh, thank you as well. Ah, people are so nice. You're all so nice. Just people are being nice about me. What do you mean, why? You're back from a depression break. Oh, you mean you break because you were feeling low? I didn't know whether to say yay or oh, because my brain didn't work out which way you were going, if you were going down or up. But if I get it, if I've read that right, and you're back feeling good again, then that's brilliant. That's great. Yes, she's got very dramatic faces she can pull. Right? You always know. See, you always know when you're in trouble.
Don't put dramatic faces.
I am going to Taunton, but I'm not selling in Taunton because I'm not really buying or selling in Taunton. It's kind of a quick day trip for me, so I'll be going there. I may pick up another enclosure for our display section, or I'll be looking up things that are just for breeding purposes. But I am saving big this time round for BTS. Really trying to save for BTS. And I've got a table at BTS. I've already bought a table for BTS. So one of the videos you might have seen recently, I said, if I can get a table, it's done. I have one little baby table at BTS 2023. So yes, you will be able to buy from me there. So if you are attending and you want to know the discounts you can get, please watch the video that came out on Christmas Day, because you get a discount even for as little as the £2 a month tier. £2 a month, you can save yourself a ton of money.
Yeah. Going down to the mine.
Sorry, I'm sorry being quiet. I'm just reading everyone's comments. Some of them are making me laugh. All the way from Berlin. Hello.
Oh.
Why? No one should love Danielle. She is unlovable.
Shut up, you love me. What is that? It's like a wizard thing. Come on, get me.
Look at that, just being antisocial, playing our games while we're live.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were coming in. Who loves me?
No one.
Yeah, they do. I heard you say.
Darcy.
Of course you do.
Danielle is cool too. You make a funny pair. She's not cool. Everyone stop being nice about Danielle. She's rubbish. I am genius. She is nothing. Nothing. You are nothing. She's learned not to take me seriously after all these years. Jeremy still needs to book his table, so yeah, make sure to go and check him out when he is selling as well. Amazing guy, really, really friendly guy, definitely worth checking out the table for. And I will come over to your table as well, because I actually have plenty of people to watch my table. I've got extra early access tickets for certain people, and they can always keep an eye on my table while I disappear. My missus has the same face when I'm in trouble. Girls really know how to pull these faces. There will be no stealing from me, young man. You know, the best thing about Michael here is his random capitalized words. Do you know what, Michael? I may not always respond to your comments on my videos, but I love them every time they come up. Every time they come up and you've got that one word in a capital letter, it makes my day. And yours always seems to come up as well. I notice it while I'm at work, like having a quick break at work, and I'll just scroll through. And every time I see you with your massive capitalized word, it really changes my mood. If I'm in a bad mood, it makes me smile. It makes my day. So you have no idea. Like, you probably just typing away, but to me, it's actually quite, uplifting. So thank you. I'm not repeating what you said there.
Honestly.
See, she's cool, but you are cooler. Haha. The Xmas tree's still up. Yeah, that's just purely because none of us have got any time. Well, I haven't got any time.
I don't have any time. I have a kid.
She has the time.
I'll put in head.
Yeah, we do need to take that down because then we've got a bit more space. Hurrah! You probably want that as your diamond art section, then, wouldn't you? Yeah. Stealing the space from my bugs, you are.
Wait, what did you just say?
Stealing the space.
What did you just say?
So you're stealing the space for bugs?
No, I'm not. I want a space for me.
There's no room for you in this house.
It's my house. I had to pause my game for that.
Getting myself in trouble.
Let me be loud because kids are sleeping.
Play some Pokemon, Danielle, I said.
I will be playing
She will be. She will be later.
I'll play Stardew Valley. Because I'm game. Stardew Valley is amazing. Oh my god.
So Bobby here. Wait, where's my finger? Oh, I can't work this out. Where's my... I don't know. There, on the screen. She will be at BTS. Coming all the way from America over to England to come to the BTS. So when she's there, everyone must say hello. If you don't, I will slap you because she deserves it coming all this way.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Good evening. Don't. You disgusting human.
I did it on purpose. I just had.
Do you know what? I would actually trust you to watch my table because I know you wouldn't legitimately steal from me. So you're all right. You're all right. Doing it again. I am behind on here. Oh my god. There's so much. Hang on. I'm going to have to keep scrolling down. There we go. New channel, Danielle's Gaming Corner.
Yeah.
What was this? Might be going to a show, BTS, depending on money, and ghost hunts. It's worth going to. Like I always say, the BTS is worth going to. I like Invert shows UK. I think I prefer as a company, and I think they're brilliant in the way that they do everything and the hard work they put in. But for me, it's the sheer size of BTS and the fact that so many traders, so many customers and everything, a lot of them share the same hotel. So you can see your other YouTubers, you can see your general customers, you can see viewers, you can see the traders, and it's just great. And you can have breakfast together in the morning. I mean, there's not been a single morning where I haven't seen the traders loading up the vans, and it's just really, really cool. It's really, really.
My first ever BTS, which was your first ever BTS. That was amazing.
It was amazing.
I had such a good time.
It was.
I didn't even like bugs back then.
No, yeah, it was really good. It was my favourite one. What was that? 2018, I think.
I don't remember. You know.
I think it was 2018. It was the best BTS I've been to.
It was amazing. The video you did for that was brilliant as well. I loved it.
Yeah, but it's on the old channel.
I know.
Maybe I should try and mimic that video. I can't though because I'll be trading this time. Oh yeah, I can't get as stupidly drunk as I normally do because I have to be up early and trading.
What's this?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jeremy says BTS last year was amazing. Looking forward to this year. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I let off a lot of... Where's my coffee gone? I let off a lot of steam the night... I don't know. I let off a lot of steam the night before as well, and I had some very supportive friends. Oh, why is my signal dropped? My phone... Oh, no, it's back. My phone froze then. Yeah, I had a lot to talk about the night before on the last one, and people really helped me out, but I did have too much to drink. My coffee is not in here. Did anyone see where I put my coffee down? Yeah, I'm terrible for it. I am terrible. Well, I won't be hungover on Taunton show because I don't have to stay the night before on that one, and I'm also going to Western show, so that one I can do in a day as well. And then BTS, I will probably have a few, even if I'm trading. I don't care. It's all good. Someone just needs to monitor me. You can help set up if you want. I don't know how it works for there, though. You're a newbie. You just figured out what BTS is. Oh, sorry. I do forget that there are people that don't know what I'm talking about. British Tarantula Society, they do an exhibition in Leamington Spa, Warwickshire. And most people stay in the Holiday Inn if you were interested. It's not the cheapest place to stay, but it's worth it, is what I can say. As well, even the staff are kind. I mean, I think I got drunk and I can't remember what I called him now. I named one of the members of staff there, and I just ended up becoming his friend for that night. It was very amusing. I gave him some weird name, and he responded to it. He was great. How long have you been together with Danielle, Sam? You bounce off each other so well. Awkward question, really. If you count, we did kind of mutually split for quite a while.
Did we know?
But we kind of didn't at the same time. So we we split from having the title of being together, I guess you should say, for a while, and then we came back together. So if you don't count that as a proper breakup, then we're not far off 10 years.
No.
Nine?
Yeah, 9 or 10.
Yeah, so we're not far off 10 years. Probably more like 9 years, something like that. I did not. I have drunk most of it, though. So I'm behind again, aren't I? Coffee. I have my own coffee. I love coffee. Coffee keeps me alive. Hello, Mean. Nice to have you here. How is the little one? Good. Baby's asleep now. She's teething though, so we're having it a bit rough lately.
He's in for the night though.
And the other one, he wakes up a lot in the night now, doesn't he?
Yeah,
the 3-year-old.
He just started sleeping in his own bed, isn't he?
Yeah. He's lovely, but we're getting a bit knackered now.
Yeah.
But these are all things that will come and go. I remember them well from my eldest.
I reckon he used to wake up in his cot and then go back to sleep because he couldn't get out, but now he can.
Yeah, we haven't got a hope now.
We haven't.
Yeah, BTS isn't a South Korean pop band. Yeah, I think that's why BTS videos get so many views, because people think they're watching the Korean band, and then they click on it and they're like, why are there spiders? What's going on? Weird stuff happens on night before shows. I still have an obscure picture of you on my phone. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what picture she means.
What picture?
Oh look, somebody is sending dodgy spam. Let's get rid of that.
Okay.
Goodbye. It was my spider vajazzle.
What?
That I got done. I had a spider done in Gems.
That's really funny.
Yeah. It wasn't funny when I went to the bar to show people and didn't realise there was a child near me. That wasn't funny.
Oh my god.
At least I think that's the picture we're talking about, unless there's more. See you later. Thanks for popping on. I'm not going to be on much longer anyway. I'm just literally jabbering on now.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Fairly near Leamington Spa. That's good then. That's good.
Do you want a sandwich?
Yes, please. Thank you. The night before, though, is just as good as the show. So if you're thinking, oh, you live close, you'll just come up for the day, you might need to come up for the night part, because you will meet a lot of people, and some really fantastic people, some really funny people. I mean, at the last one, people kept buying me rum, and they were buying me full bottles, and Tarantula Dan actually ended up with one of my bottles, and he kept it for me all the way from May and the BTS till the Brighton show in November. So near the end of November, he kept that bottle and brought it to that show to give it back to me. Like, I said he could drink it, I said he could give it away, he didn't.
And
he kept
still
it
cold as well.
Yeah, he looked after that bottle for me the whole time, which was just, I thought was brilliant. What Switch game are you playing again?
Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley, whatever that is. Some of us don't have time to play games.
Smack you in the face.
Don't be so mean.
Don't bully me.
I'm only joking. You can be my babysitter. Oh, someone was blocked now. Hang on a minute. Spider for Jazz will be a die. Yeah, yeah, I still have a photo somewhere. A lot of people received that photo. Right, I'm scrolling back past some comments now because I'm behind. What's this one? Any future teas you are looking at getting in the future? Dream teas. My ultimate goal, and it won't be something that I'll probably get for years unless the price comes down, is Pantherbetis solaris. It has been my most loved looking tarantula since I first saw one, or a picture of one. And I actually fed one. I think it was a, can't remember if it was a large juvenile or sub-adult. I can't remember the size of it. I think it was a large juvenile. When I visited Skinny Legs when they were still a company, I went up there and he let me feed. I had some great things like Megascopula and all sorts of amazing things. But that Solaris, oh, it was like a dream just to feed someone else's. So at some stage, that is the end game goal spider for me. But what I'll get in the meantime, I'm unsure. I'm trying to push Danielle's so she's got into some of the brachypelmas, haven't you? And
yeah, I want the Amelia.
Yeah, you want an Amelia. Danielle wants to get into pokies, but I don't know enough about them, especially with markings and things, to know whether they're hybridized or not. So that's something she'll probably have to learn on her own because they're not my kind of spider. Believe it or not, I know a lot of spider keepers. That really is one of their kinds of spiders, but it's not for me. And I was trying to convince her to get more Grammostola as well because they're just lovely tarantulas.
What Grammostolas?
But you've got the pulchra over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretties.
Oh, she said, yeah, that's the picture. So that was the picture that which has all pictures.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Carl keeps cooking good stuff.
10 years, you are still newlyweds. I'm coming up to 50 in April, and the babies are great grandchildren. And the babies are great grandchildren. Blimey. Oh, it's a motorhome. Right, so you can come the night before. You just stay in a motorhome. That's great. Opinions on whiskey? I don't drink whiskey. It's not the drink for me.
What is whiskey? That's Jack Daniels, isn't it?
Sort of. It's not proper whiskey, but yeah.
Jim Beam.
I don't know whiskies. I don't drink whiskey. Don't ask me about whiskey. Okay. Dan's a good guy. I had to think then. I thought, Dan's not a guy. And then yeah, we were talking about Tarantula, Dan. Yeah, yeah. Solaris are beautiful. They are just amazing. You not have 3 Solaris slings. There's no way in hell you have 3 Solaris slings. You can't bin me off and give me a curly hair and tell me it's a Solaris sling. That doesn't work. Jack Daniels class as a bourbon, says Lewis. So there you go. I'm not going to read that out. Because people will take that into the context that I think you are trying to do. Oh yeah, and Michael says JD is a bourbon. There you go. Bourbon. I don't know. I don't know my drink. I only know rum. Rum is the drink for me. Rum is a drink of the gods. Everyone should drink rum. And if you come with a BTS, we will have rums together. Right, I think I've finally caught up here. What's your favourite isopod? Ah, that's a difficult one. That is a difficult one. Let me go and have a little
like
look over there. Which ones? Magnificus?
The orange ones?
Yeah. So Daniel likes a Porcelio Magnificus. Well, in my collection, I will always have a place in my heart for my Kubara species Panda Kings because they were the first Kubara species that I ever started raising, and I started with 5 and now I've got tons of them. I absolutely love them. I've been enjoying what have we got? The Cristama muricatum. I can't remember if I pronounced that right now. I think they're Spanish ones. I'll have to double check that. Small species, little spiky things. They are well cool. I've got them breeding at the minute. Not enough to sell, but I've got them breeding. But yeah, it's hard to pick a favourite, I'm afraid. But if I do love my Panda Kings though. So if I had to pick one, but that's more for the success from raising them from 5. Like 5 isn't the easiest to raise isopods from. I like to start with at least 10 or 15 or 20. So 5 was pretty good for me. But they've become so common now, which is a bit of a shame. I fossilised adult females, but then I woke up. Yes, Lewis, if you come to the BTS, we will have a run together again. Bourbon is a biscuit. Is it bourbon? I don't know how you say the word. Bourbon. 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 Shut up. Leave me alone. I don't know those drinks. Too young for alcohol, yes. Are you? Well, that's a good thing. Stay that way. Stay young forever. Bacardi. Sailor Jerry's. Oh, Bobby's going back to work. Bye, Bobby.
Bye, Bobby.
I'm going to cut this live off in a second, guys. We have been going for 45 minutes. I think my point was made earlier, but I have been enjoying this chat. But being not far off 10 p.m, I've still got stuff to do before I get to bed and then back up again early. So, 13. You've got a lot of your life to live. Oh, in a few weeks. I'm literally 13 in a few weeks. So just to say happy birthday for then if I miss it. And thank you for commenting on my videos. I do see your comments and I do appreciate them. Hoping I'm off my animal ban by BTS. Well, I hope so too. Can send you photos of them. So I got 3 slings for £500 from someone selling their collection. Might have 3 expensive tea elbow, to be honest. Yes, 13 is a young person. It's been a pleasure to have you here too. Thank you very much. Oh, look, you made me start my channel. Your channel is the best. Oh.
Who?
This one here. The young,
cute.
the young'un. Oh, thank you so much. And good luck with your channel. I hope you have some success with it. Don't ever let it get you down when things are slow to start. You just need to give it time. You need to give it time. So I'm going to wrap this up now, guys. Thank you all for the conversation. It's been really nice. And remember, for those of you that joined late, we'll be taking a break from Bug Rounds for a little while I get this room sorted out, fit for doing streaming. And then we will do a weekly stream where it should be interesting enough to replay. We will do rehousings, we will do feedings, we will do all sorts of things, even maybe some of my substrate makeups that won't interest everyone, but for those of you that are really interested in some of my little secrets and techniques, you'll have those too. We may even try and do some sort of spin the wheel one time where we decide what video will come up next with your ideas chucked in there, stuff like that. We'll come up with some plans, see what we can do. So as Mo said, don't forget to like the live. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody. I'm going to be cutting this off now. You can say good night, Danielle.
Good night. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks again, everyone. See you in a few weeks. And I'm always here through Facebook chat. I don't always see the messages. I may not be able to reply very quickly. A lot of it's muted all the time. But if you really need to get hold of me, you can try there. So thanks again, everyone. Take care. And I'll see you next time.